A fine afternoon to enjoy our national pastime at Seattle's T-Mobile Park. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the New York Yankees and the Seattle Mariners. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Jameson Taillon will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Matt, this guy is a big power arm. Former first-round draft pick by the Pittsburgh Pirates. And listen, he's what they look like. Big, strong guy. 3-pitch mix, 95 to 97 miles an hour with good life on his fastball. Overhand curveball and a straight changeup. The key to him, throwing strikes. If he's throwing strikes early, expect him to go deep into the game, and he could rack up a pile of strikeouts.
In there for strike one, 0-1. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Henniger is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Hero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
No balls and 1 strike. The temperature here at first pitch, a very seasonal 63 degrees this afternoon. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and 2 to DJ LeMahieu. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Croxton is there, 2 gone.
Batting third, the second baseman, number 29.
Now at the plate, number 29. He was hitless in the shutout last night. First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Crawford has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. It's the Yankees nothing. Mariners coming to bat. Major League Baseball is on the show. Aaron Fletcher will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Into the box now, Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 12.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
2-1 count now to the Mariners leadoff batter. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Is a changeup that misses. 3-2. J.P. Crawford waits on deck. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Matty, I'm a little concerned with the play of J.P. Crawford. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
Digging in now for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One out, nobody on. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Stepping in now, Orlando Workman, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he popped him up. Bryant into shallow left. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. We are still scoreless. Digging in now for the Yankees, Torres. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Labor Torres.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Digging in now, Aaron Judge. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Torres gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That misses 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Here it is, the 3-0. Hard hit at third. He's got it. And he's safe. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Chris Bryant. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
From a hitter's perspective, you knock the donut off your bat knowing two things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play, so you better set your sights at least belt high.
Ready with the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Henniger. And that's the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Giancarlo Stanton now, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike one. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. His batter-pitcher line against Jamison Tyone. He's gone 2 for 6. The 2-1. Smoke toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
The first baseman, Luke.
Next for New York, Luke Voigt. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. From the stretch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Got to think he was sitting fastball right there to let that hanger go by. He won't see that pitch again the rest of the season.
The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. Hops this one up. Crawford onto the grass. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Two and 1, here it is. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
The 2-2. High drive deep down the left field line. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Career homer number 149 as they move on top 4-0.
They were so close to getting out of this mess. 2 outs, 2 strikes, but then the grand slam gave him something could handle, and he pays for it dearly.
Standing in now, Darryl Daddy, as he takes a cold strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here in this half inning. Weak grounder down the line at third. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. But one more look at the big blow in the inning for the Yankees. A grand slam home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Next for Seattle, Aaron Thompson, and they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, can we focus on something real quick? There's 3 of them out there. 3 gold gloves on the defensive side of the ball. That's just special right there. Look for some highlight reel plays in this one.
Settling in now, Omar Narvaez. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First offering on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. To short, hit hard. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Stepping into the box, Mitch Haniger, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. In his career, Haniger carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2. 2 out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. They're down 4-0. Digging in to try it again. DJ LeMahieu will begin things here against Jameson Taillon.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Strike 1 to start the at bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped up. Healy in foul ground, and a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box now, number 29. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
3-0 to him now. Bases are empty, one man out. Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. A base hit in his first trip. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Henniger. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. But they're in front 4-0. Next will be the designated hitter, Domingo Santana. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Fastball called for strike 2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Not a real good pitch there. 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
So one gone now as you get a look there at where the Yankees stand currently in the American League East. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch of the at-bat. This one's down to third. And that's the second out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, that number has him tied for second in the AL in that category. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Bryant has room in foul territory. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge reached on an error and then eventually scored in his first at-bat. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And he misses with it, 1-1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
I really liked that he gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Now here it comes. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Haniger in pursuit, but he's not going to be able to make a play on it as it finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscled the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Stanton makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th. And up next, the power bat of Luke Voigt. First pitch of the at-bat. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Bryant at second with 2 down. inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
2-0 count. The pitch is in there for strike one. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. Gary Sanchez would be next. The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Another full count pitch home, and he fouls this one off. And that misses. Ball four, so it's first and second now with two out.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
He's set. Here it comes. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here, but now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
The 1-2. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Chopper down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Henniger going back on it. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, giving him an even 150 as this lead swells to 7-0.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to more than a handful of boos, I'm sure, after what can only be described as a terrible pitching performance. Felix Hernandez answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Felix Hernandez.
Stepping in now, Darryl Daddy. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Popped him up. Thompson has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Mariners nothing. Coming to the plate now, Bo Bichette back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Ball
2-0 now.
2 balls, no strikes.
This is line to left. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. And it's 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Popped straight up, number 29 onto the grass. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box, Orlando Workman, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Workman is making a push for the All-Star squad this year with a great year, third in voting among left fielders entering the day.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
Now the 2-0 home. Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Aaron Thompson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
Low for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Seattle. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Stepping into the box, DJ LeMahieu. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, this one had the makings of a great pitcher's duel, but has developed into something of a lopsided contest. What do you make of this one, fellas?
Yeah, Matty, we are expecting a pitcher's duel in this one. It's working for one guy. The other guy, not so much. Didn't have good feel for his breaking stuff or his off speed and had to come over the middle of the plate. I don't care how hard you throw, Dan. In this league, guys will catch up to it.
You know what, D-Row, you hit it. It's been the story of 2 really good pitchers, 2 power pitchers. One guy making good pitches, the other not making good pitches, leaving some balls out over the plate, and hence he's walking. It looks like he's going to walk away taking a loss in this one.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Into the box now, number 29. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
2-1 the count. 7 runs, only 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
The 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Torres. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So that's now 2 hits for him here today as he finds the hole into right as he tacks on to his total, currently 3rd best on the Yankee ball club. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
Check by Hernandez. The pitch. Front door curve is taken. Strike 2.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. The swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. All rise, Aaron Judge, a 2-run shot, number 10 for him on the year, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
So coming to the plate, Chris Bryant. The head-to-head history with King Felix. He's gone just 2 for 13. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a high strike there. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit. And that certainly represents a career milestone. Hit number 1,000.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. 1,000 isn't a milestone that's going to get everyone talking, but as an individual, you have to feel pretty good about it. He'll definitely be wanting that ball for his trophy case.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. (0-1). Here it comes. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Bryant is off at first with 2 away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Ready for another shot now, Luke Voigt. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Here comes the first pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. 2 down, runners at first and second. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
3-0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Swinging on 3-0, and he can't keep it fair, so it'll be 3-1 now. The 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. 2 out, bases loaded. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away, as that just about got him.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Count even at 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Belted high in the air out to left. And that ball is gone. It's grand salami time. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. His third home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
The center field.
Stepping in now, Darryl Daddy. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. On the ground to third. Thompson over to his left. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. But they manage to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees are out in front 13-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They're still staring at a 0 in the hits column, so it's certainly been a struggle, but he did give credit to the pitching they've faced. That said, he said it's important they keep pushing to figure out how to break through without getting overly frustrated. It's time to simplify things as much as possible, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So digging in now, Omar Narvaez. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Sanchez finds it. And he makes the throw to first. Nevarez is retired, and there's one away. Stepping up to the plate, Mitch Haniger. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Daddy. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Domingo Santana. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Santana in front, 2 balls and no strikes. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Nipped the corner. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Mariners are down in order. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Hard hit ball to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row as a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
Into the box, number 29, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. LeMahieu on at first, nobody out. Line toward the gap in left center. Workman arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Torres. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Change up, a little bit inside. 1-0. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Runners on first with 1 down. Popped him up. Healy is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone. But maybe he tried to do too much with it, because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back. And the pitcher, he just dodged the bullet.
Here's big Aaron Judge.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
First delivery to him on the way. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Oh and 1, here it comes. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike two.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good depth.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. One left for the Yankees, but they hold a commanding 13-0 lead. Stepping up now, Ryan Healy comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Here comes the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Healy, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Fielder.
So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see, he currently ranks 2nd in the AL in that department. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Keon Broxton. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Skied into very shallow right. Judge is under it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Two gone now in the Mariners' 6th. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
2-0 now. Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Takes this the other way to right. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners.
Hey, Dero, it's kind of getting late early. That's only their first hit of the game, and we're into the 6th inning.
Yeah, this guy's been on point all day, working it in and out. Their pitching staff obviously did their homework on this offense. But right here, able to break through with the first knock. Hopefully the pass the baton mentality goes into effect, and we get some offense.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Bichette, a runner at first with 2 gone. high in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2. Another one sent foul. A runner on first with 2 away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, this inning was looking routine, and then with 1 base hit and a wild pitch later, things are looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run, got to reset on the mound and make some good pitches here.
The 3-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. 7th inning coming up. The Yankees lead it 13-0. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Number 51 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 51.
Stepping in, Chris Bryant. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
1 strike.
Bryant looking at a 3-1 count. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And a good take there, as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
The batter, the left fielder, Giancarlo.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
The first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Striding into the box, Luke Voigt. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez Will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
A man on third with 2 down. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Looks like he's pitching pretty cautiously right here, but that happens when a guy's 3 for 3 on the day. Usually he's a guy you challenge a little bit more, but I guess he's earned some respect in this one.
2-0 count. The pitch is looked at for the first strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
2 outs here with a runner at third. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Yanks leave 1, but they hold a commanding 13-0 lead. Riding in once again, Orlando Workman. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. And that pitch misses to even the count to the Seattle left fielder at 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now, 3-2.
And it's late his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
This is line to left, and that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Standing in, Aaron Thompson, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First offering on its way. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Ball and 2 strikes now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Workman aboard here at first with nobody out. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th. And with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Standing in, Omar Narvaez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is under it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. From the stretch. In the dirt here. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. High in the air out to center field. Daddy has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Mariners leave 1. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Darryl Daddy.
Darryl Daddy.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Well, there are blowouts, and then there are blowouts. And this, folks, is a blowout. As you get a look at our line score, it's not often that you see a road team come into this place and put a whooping on these guys like the one we're seeing here tonight. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a liner. Foul. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Broxton's under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 29.
Into the box now, number 29. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
The count now at 2-2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Torres would be next. Hit on the ground to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
In now, Torres. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
1-1.
The 1-1. Grounded foul. 2 out with the man at first. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees, but they hold a commanding 13-0 lead. In now the Mariners DH, Domingo Santana. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, You've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Ready now, Ryan Healy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball one. Swung on and chopped down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Santana gets his lead at first, nobody out. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
He'll try again, 1-2. And 2-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas. So when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
The next 3-2. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at bat. Here's the 3-2. And it's fouled away.
I didn't realize the pitcher and the hitter were being so charitable today, giving away 7 free souvenirs to the fans. This is one of those epic at-bats. Everyone wins.
And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11-pitch at-bat.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout. That's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Dan Altavilla answers the call now looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Number 53, Dan Altavilla.
Standing in now, Keon Broxton. This is skied out toward right. Judge is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 12.
So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Bo Bichette. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you
number
can.
3,
this isn't the
second
preferred
baseman,
route, at least for him, but
JP
hey, they'll take it.
Crawford.
Stepping in now, J.P. Crawford, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Two men are on with 2 men out. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And it's gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field, his first home run of the season, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Yeah, all things considered, it's been a day to forget for them. So this homer will be a welcome to everyone in that dugout. Maybe this gives them a little momentum going into the next game.
Into the box now, Orlando Workman, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far. But that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit. Steve Short enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 18, Steve Short. Now batting.
Into the box, baseman, Aaron Thompson. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0. 1-1 the count. Two out, nobody on. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We've played 8 full. The Yankees lead this one 13-4. At the plate, Aaron Judge. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes.
Now
Not
batting,
the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Standing in now, Chris Bryant. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 home. Left side of the infield into the shift. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there, trying to save him some extra
the left
bases.
fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. The 1-1 home. Oh, Stanton with a big swing at that one, but he got there a little too quickly, and this is going to hook foul. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only: get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke.
Digging in once again, Luke Voigt. 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Bryant leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2, and he fouls this one off. Now Voigt with a high fly ball out to deep left field, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, number 10 for him on the year, as the blowout continues. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. Do you guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. One and two to the Yankees catcher.
The count is 1-2.
And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. The 2-2. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Broxton looks up, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. His 4th in the ball game as this lead got even wider.
You know, talk about having a great day. 4 home runs in one game. I would say that's more than great. That's a spectacular day.
Number 65 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 65. The center fielder, number 14.
Stepping in now, Darryl Daddy, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball. 3 runs already home here. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Henniger is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. One more shot coming up will go to the bottom of the 9th. The Yankees are out in front, 16-4. Coming to the plate now, Omar Narvaez starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on its way. Pitch is popped up. Voit shading to his right. 1 down. Final
Up
line
next
there for the
Seattle,
Yankees starting
the right
pitcher.
fielder,
Great day's work any way you look at it.
Henniger.
Hey, anytime you can get through 7 innings, Matty V, that's really a good quality start. Into the 8th inning, wasn't able to get out of the 8th, but he's still in line for the win. Needs a little help from his guys in the bullpen now.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. He stays alive, still 2-2. Bryant is there. Throw on to first, and the Mariners are now down to their final out.
Now batting, the designated hitter. Come and go. Santana.
Mariners are down to their final out now, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Two out, nobody on. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Last chance for the Mariners. 2-2 now with 2 out here in the 9th.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
16-4 this afternoon. The New York Yankees took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Aaron Fletcher wins his team-leading 10th game of the year as he allows only 2 hits through 7+ innings of work. Jamison Taillon couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.